Welcome to the ABC Queensland Spirit of Christmas Concert Spectacular. Featuring Felicity Urquhart, Mirusia, the Queensland Symphony Orchestra, Jenny Wynter, the Southern Cross Soloists, Deline Briscoe, Brad Butcher, Sam Maddison, 9 Year Sister, Tia Gostelo, and the band of the 1st Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment. And now, here's your host, Kelly Higgins-Devine.
Welcome to South Bank Parklands, Brisbane. 2020's been quite the year, hasn't it? But you know what? We made it through COVID-19. Our communities are strong and we're stronger for it as well. So let's celebrate Christmas with some fantastic musicians from around this wonderful state. And let's kick it off with the brilliant Queensland Symphony Orchestra.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Still to come on the ABC Queensland Spirit of Christmas Concert Spectacular 9 Year Sister.
What a fabulous performance from Queensland Symphony Orchestra. With me, Warwick Adney, leader of the orchestra. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. You started off with that one. Such a beautiful Christmas classic.
It must be one of the very best carols, and we know that Mendelssohn wrote that one, so it's a very beautiful one, yes.
And then you went into some Corelli. Now, the one you're going to finish with is probably one that people know best of all from this particular opus. But tell us about the one you just played.
Oh, well, it's a concerto for the time of Christmas, so I think it's a very serious treatment, except when it comes to the end, the bit we're going to play next is the Pastorale, the happiness of the shepherds. But I think the first part is about the intensity of the scene in the Gospels, where Jesus was born, you know, how they were homeless basically at the time, and the intensity of that evening, the cold, all of those things you can feel in this very expressive Baroque music. But what we're going to play next is the Pastorale, the happiness.
Tell us a bit about 2020 for Queensland Symphony Orchestra. Of course, you had a wonderful year planned. How has it panned out for you?
Well, we had to plan, then replan, then scratch that, and then replan again. And the orchestra, the musicians tried to keep busy by doing a lot of practice, trying to get out on social media, playing together sort of in little bits and drabs, coming into the studio, recording a lot of things, people reskilling and doing recording techniques and stuff. So we really tried to stay busy and really reach out and connect with people. And that's been great. The public support has been really wonderful. Our admin and our management worked incredibly hard to regroup everything, so we're very grateful for them. And I think actually we're a closer organisation as a result, and I'm sure a lot of people are saying that sort of thing. And now we're back into it, but with a difference. So we're being careful about how we put on concerts. We don't have intervals, we don't have full houses, but we're very happy to be playing concerts again.
What's planned for 2021?
Yes, well, every one of our concerts in 2021 will be done 3 times for half houses, and without an interval. So we get about 70 minutes of music, and really fantastic music of that. We're going to start with Scheherazade and La Valse, and we're going to end the year with La Mer, a really wonderful big symphonic piece, and 4 last songs. So lots of wonderful music and a lot of wonderful Australian artists as well throughout the year.
A lot to look forward to. Warwick Adney, I'll let you get back into position for the last piece of the night from the fabulous Queensland Symphony Orchestra. And don't forget, if you're watching us via Facebook Live tonight, that we'd love for you to leave a comment, and maybe we can share some of the joy around tonight on this wonderful Christmas spectacular. Over to the Queensland Symphony Orchestra. And thank you to the Queensland Symphony Orchestra for a magnificent performance. Orchestral music returns in full force in 2021 with the QSO hosting a season of 18 concerts, including 3 world premieres. And don't forget, if you're listening via ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland tonight, get onto Facebook Live in your local region and you can watch our performances as well. Let's introduce our next performance and take you to ABC Southern Queensland.
Well, g'day, I'm David Iliff. I present The Breakfast Show on ABC Southern Queensland, and like everywhere else, it has been a hell of a year. We started off the year with one of the hottest summers on record, bushfires galore, and bushfires that really did badly affect a lot of the towns in our listening area. Then, of course, we had spring hailstorms, which put the fear into quite a few people. And, of course, slap bang in the middle of it was COVID-19, which threw all of our lives on their heads. So, fair to say that we need a little bit of entertainment. But, luckily, Southern Queensland has double-dipped into the talent pool. We have got some very, very talented musicians, singers, actors in our part of the world. In fact, when it came to choose who to perform, represent our area in this concert, we were spoiled for choice. But we came up with this duo. 9 Year Sister are actually from Stanthorpe, one of the towns that's been pretty badly affected, had more than its fair share of knocks in the last 12 months. They are a duo. There is, of course, Jenny and Emma Wardle, and I am absolutely thrilled to introduce them to you this evening to perform their first song this evening. This is 9 Year Sister and a song called Our Day. 1, 2, 3.
Running up the hall with the lights staring back
us. 9 Year Sister and Our Day. And Jenny and Emma, welcome. Fantastic. Your voices just blend absolutely beautifully.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Now, first things first, the name. I know you get asked this all the time. 9 Year Sister. We know you're sisters, but where does the 9 year part come into it?
We're 9 years apart in age. I'm a whole 9 years older than Emma.
That's incredible. That's not an age difference. It's like a generation gap. That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So your parents, do they realise that just because they procrastinated, in expanding the family, they gave you the perfect band name?
Well, we do have a sister in between us.
Oh,
so
right.
About 5 years older than me. Yeah, there's one in between,
and one older than me as well.
Again.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Okay. So you've got two band members, two roadies.
That's right.
That is perfect. That's fantastic.
Become a super group.
Yeah,
Girl group.
yeah, that's right. They're just training at the moment, aren't they? The other two. Very good. So, Jenny, you're the oldest. So was it your idea, firstly, to form a band?
I don't know. Not really. We both got into music at about the same time, really. So. Yeah, we both started writing songs, and I don't know that it was really my idea, but
I think you kind of said, if we're going to release music online, maybe it would be best to kind of do it together.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take credit then.
We were both writing songs kind of separately, but she kind of had the idea of maybe
I did name the band.
Maybe it'd be fun to join up,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you were both writing songs separately, so eventually that day came where one of you had to reveal to the other, this is what I've written. Do you like it?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, we did that for a number of years, just writing songs without any intention of showing the world or, making it a public thing. We're just sort of writing them for fun and showing each other once we've done them. And there was a bit of healthy competition in there.
Gotcha. Very well.
Yeah.
And so even
Still is.
now, because you've got a new CD out called A World Is Waiting.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is songwriting, do you write together, or do you still tend to sort of write separately and then come and reveal the songs to each other and hope that the other likes it?
Well, more and more we are sort of writing together. We do. Sometimes someone has a bit of an idea and the other person helps finish it off. So there's still that reveal factor. But
Yeah, we rarely write in the same room, but sometimes someone will write a chorus or a verse and then hand it over to the other person to finish.
Yeah.
Which is, it's really nice when we do it like that.
That's
feels
healthy.
special when it's together. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's nurturing. It's good. And did you, I mentioned that your voices sound great together. Was that a bit of a revelation the first time you sang, or did you have to sort of work on that to get that right?
We're sisters, so we've been singing together for a while.
around
But
the house,
yeah, we never really thought about that, I guess. It was just something that came fairly naturally to do harmonies together.
Didn't really think about it too much.
Yeah. Well, it has worked out beautifully.
Thank you.
So what are the plans from here? You've released 2 CDs or 2 collections of downloads, shall we say, whatever we call them these days.
Yeah.
What's the plan from here? Is it world domination or a bit of a slow
like
burn?
I could sum it up into that, I think. Yes.
No, we're just looking to keep performing and spreading the word as far as we can.
Yeah, and writing more songs
Yeah.
and recording more of our own music.
That's right.
Yeah, because we do all the production of our own songs.
Yeah, we're completely independent in that respect. So
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't record in a studio, you record at
We
home?
record at home in our own sort of studio.
Studio, gotcha, fair enough.
Yeah.
Which you will see if you go to 9 Year Sisters' website, where they've done 2 live stream concerts, I think, so far.
Yes.
There you go. Fantastic. If I keep talking, they'll cut us off. So tell me about the song you're about to perform for us now.
So this next song is called Cocoon, and it's a song about wanting to grow up and grow into your full potential. Expected.
To be honest, there were times this year when I just wanted to cry reading the news, but amid the fear and the uncertainty, there were great stories too about how we all adapted, pulled together and still found ways to connect with one another, even though we might have physically been apart. Thank you for making the ABC part of your life this year. Have a wonderful Christmas, hopefully with your loved ones, and here's hoping for a very happy 2021.
Isn't she adorable? Many of you will have recognised already our next entertainer. And if you don't, you are going to be pleasantly surprised by who she is. She's just fabulous. But no matter where you're listening or watching tonight, with the wonderful concert spectacular, we would love you to get onto Facebook and leave some comments there. Just go to your ABC Facebook page in your region and tell us where you're watching from. Hazel, thank you. She's on the Oregon coast in the United States. Good to have our international audience with us. Phyllis is in Creswick, Central Victoria. Kelly's watching from a plane heading back to Perth. We've got Craig from Ferny Grove and Fallon in Nambour. So good to have you all with us. She's known around the world as the Angel of Australia, a name given to her by Dutch violinist Andre Rieu, the girl from Redlands who's entertained millions of people, performing 3 Christmas favourites for you tonight. Please welcome Mirusia.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Shane Calderbank. It's so wonderful to be here with you all at the ABC Brisbane Spirit of Christmas concert, and wherever you are in the world, thank you so much for joining us. This next song I'd like to sing for you talks about the magic of Christmas. And I noticed that this year, it was early November, people were already setting up their Christmas trees and nobody was complaining, because I think everybody was waiting for Christmas this year because of the joy that this time of the year brings. So I'd like to sing a song for you now which talks about that. It's from the musical Mame. This is We Need a Little Christmas Now. The holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking. I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. Christmas, right this very minute. Candles in the window, fairy lights a-glitter. Yes, we need a little Christmas, right this very minute. There's no time to hesitate, so hurry, Santa, don't be late. And climb down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights that I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. Haul out the holly. Well, once I taught you all to live each living day. Fill up the stocking. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, tinsel all a-glitter. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and we need a little angel sitting on our shoulder. We need a little Christmas now. We need a little Christmas Well, 2020 has certainly been an interesting year for us all, and I think this year with Christmas we're going to be celebrating things a little bit differently. In fact, things might be a little bit smaller, a little bit little. So to all of you watching here tonight, I would like to wish you all around the world a very merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas, everybody.
The fabulous Mirusia. Thank you so much. We love to do this in COVID.
We do air kisses nowadays.
We do. And then we all step 1.5 meters apart. Indeed, that was just exquisite. Now, do you have a Christmas song out at the moment?
I do, actually. The second song that I just sang for everybody, We Need a Little Christmas Now, I've recorded as a duet with our friend in radio, Dennis Walter.
Oh, fabulous.
And it's out now. It's available at musicforever.com.au, and it's just such a pleasure to sing with Dennis, and yes, such a joy to be here tonight with you all.
That's it, and to do some singing, because you would have had a year of not much singing, I would imagine.
It has been a quiet year in our household, which is unusual. But I do have a 3-year-old daughter. She just turned 3 on Tuesday, and
good luck with that. I'm sure she's adorable.
Terrible 2s didn't exist. I think it's the terrible 3s. But no, she is definitely a little angel. And when I sing about a little angel sitting on my shoulder, I always think of Sasha. And yes, she's just growing up so fast. So to have this year with her has been such a blessing in disguise.
Fantastic. And when are you touring next?
Well, we'll be back on the road again in February with my tour, A Salute to the Seekers and the Classics, because as some of you know, I'm one of the new members of the Seekers family.
Brilliant.
So it's been such an honour to be welcomed into that family and into that circle. And so we're touring that show from February around Australia, and hopefully international dates to come again later in the year.
That would be wonderful. If anyone could fill Judith Durham's shoes, it would be you and your beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
And thank you so much for entertaining us here tonight on ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland. Of course, you may be watching via Facebook Live. Good to have you with us, or internationally via YouTube Australia and America. Thank you, Mirusia.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. Well, every year about this time people start to ask me, what will the weather be like on Christmas Day? And to tell you the truth, I have no idea. This far out, no one does. But I do know that the weather plays an enormous part in our lives, and sometimes it can mete out some cruel measures. But on the flip side, that's when we see the best of people, all of you coming together to help each other to get through it. And that's so heartwarming and uplifting. So when the weather pattern evolves, whether it comes out like a reindeer or not, yes, that was a real map from a few years ago, it won't really matter what we get. Christmas isn't about the weather, but enjoying time with family or friends or neighbours. I hope you get together with those you love, and let's hope we all get the weather we want in 2021.
Well, our next performer, she has been one of the best loved singer-songwriters in Australian music history. In a career spanning 7 studio albums, countless sold-out concerts, honestly, she has more Golden Guitar Awards to her names than most of us have had hot dinners. Host of Saturday Night Country, please welcome the fabulous Felicity Urquhart.
Hi, it's Christmas time. We made it. What a year it's been. But the trees are out, the decorations are up, and we will be celebrating. And I can't wait to hang out with family, catch up with friends. It's a beautiful time of the year. So look, let's put this 2020 unusual year behind us and celebrate the new year. Bring on 2021 and look forward to the joy and happiness. And I've got lots of songs about joy and happiness, but there is one Christmas song that I've written, and it's called Bonbons. And I don't know if your family celebrate with the good old-fashioned bonbon excitement, but we certainly do in the Urquhart family, the Urquhart and McCarthy families. I love it. So that will be us on Christmas Day. So I'm going to do this bonbon tune for you. Like the Christmas bonbon getting tugged either end, we snap and fall apart, the next one goes again. Pretty on the outside, underneath all the glue, holding it together till Christmas Day is through. Silly prizes, crooked crowns upon our heads, smiles around the table, the chaos and the mess. Raise a glass to many, the ones who can't be here. Forget our disappointments, start another year. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Mother gives the honor, hands it down to next in place. Now sister does the roasting with the children saying grace. My memories of summer, smell of canvas in the heat, swimming in the sunshine, a caravan of sandy feet. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 as we pull a little tighter, draw gently on the bow. Think about the past, but don't let it run the show. There's beauty and there's bluster in everything we do. With our hearts together we forgive, we make it through. Gone the Christmas bonbons, the pudding and the beer. We are the lucky ones, put away those tears. Merry Christmas. See you next year.
And thank you to the fabulous Felicity Urquhart. Our next performer on ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland, of course. Hello if you're watching through Facebook Live or on ABC Australia via YouTube. This performer is a regular on my evenings program. She was one of the star attractions of last year's Queensland Gives Concert Spectacular. We're absolutely delighted to have her back. She's funny as a fit. Please welcome award-winning comedian and cabaret artist, Jenny Wynter.
Hello! Thank you so very much for having me as part of this. I must admit, I feel like after seeing this incredible talent of musicians, this wealth of talented musicians, I feel like I'm just coming up here and doing chopsticks. But anyway, it's gonna be fun. Christmas for me always makes me think of my beautiful grandma because my grandma raised me actually. So my mum died when I was quite young. And from when I was 5, I moved up to Toowoomba to go live with my beautiful grandma and be raised by her and her beautiful community of elderly ladies. So I guess, like, you know how in the Jungle Book, Mowgli was raised by wolves? Yes, I was raised by grannies. And around this time of year, I always think about the old wartime songs, those kind of anthems that were really designed to lift your spirits and, you know, all those kind of wartime things like, you know, we're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. It sounds very nice until you think about the fact that's a wall trying to keep up military tanks. Or the, what's the other one I really love? Oh yeah, we're gonna pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, 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 because if we put a nice medley with it, everything's good. So I thought, my goodness, we're a bit overdue, I think, for a very good, uplifting, let's raise the spirits of the troops song. 2020, this is the year it's got to happen. So it's Christmas time. I'm going to raise our spirits. Please do sing along if the mood inspires you. And yes, let's sing the heck out of 2020. All right. Well, no one is denying it's been one heck of a year. We've had droughts and fires, and corona, and I wish I meant the beers. But our grandparents, they knew the secret of getting through tough times was keep your chin up, sing up, and it's a bonus if it rhymes. We're gonna put the us in virus. It's not the 2020 that we all expected. But when life hands you a pandemic, don't get affected, just get pandamented. Oh yes, oh put on a silly costume to take out the bins. Learn a dance challenge, bonus if you can fit your grandpa in. Take up yoga, quit yoga, teach your children every day. Film yourself making kombucha, then throw it all away. We're gonna put the us in virus. It's not the 2020 that we all projected. But if life hands you a pandemic, don't lament it, no, get pandamented. Do a work Zoom call while wearing only half a suit. Swear at your toddler through that Zoom call. Realize you're not on mute. Plant some kale, kill the kale. See what Tiger King's about. Post 7 zillion selfies. We're locked down, but we're not out. We're gonna put the us in virus. Sing along. Oh, it's not the 2020 we expected. But when life hands you a pandemic, I'm too excited, I can't even get it right. A pandemic, don't resent it. No, don't even lament it. No, don't get demented. I think you'll find if you reorient it, you'll realize it's heaven-scented. Yes, I know you're rolling your eyes, but I'm not offended. No, I'm unrepentant. That's right. 'Cause when this world hands you a year so unprecedented, you'll feel more contented if you get demented. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
That's Jenny Wynter, everybody. One of my favourite people. I was thinking I need a chair, but no, I'm incredibly short, so I really don't need a chair.
I have a big ego, so I'm lifted up. Yeah.
You know what, we've been asking people on Facebook, what's your favourite song for Christmas? Hazel says, All I Want for Christmas, the old Mariah Carey go-to. Diane says, Oh Holy Night. Jenny says, Little Drummer Boy. But I think that Jenny song, put the us in the virus.
You've got time now, guys.
It's
you can
the new
write
one.
That.
That's
Yes.
exactly right.
Yes.
So that's going to be somewhere on Spotify very, very soon. How you doing?
Oh my goodness. Cal, I can't tell a lie. I was going to tell everyone, but I didn't want you to feel sorry for me before I did this. I have a terrible concussion.
Yes.
And so I was like going, please hit the right cards. But it doesn't matter. It's fine.
You were absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much for coming in and being so utterly brilliant.
Thank you all so very much, and I hope you have a beautiful Christmas.
That's the wonderful Jenny Wynter.
Merry Christmas, everyone. One of my favourite parts of the year is the annual Open House Festival, where we get to throw open the doors of the ABC and give people a tour of the studio here at South Bank. Like many things, COVID put a stop to it. But thankfully, we're on the way out of this pandemic. We're welcoming our families from interstate, and hopefully I'll see you here at the ABC in the new year. Have a truly wonderful holiday.
Still to come on the ABC Queensland Spirit of Christmas Concert Spectacular. Brad Butcher, Deline Briscoe, Sam Maddison and the band of the 1st Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Kelly Higgins-Devine with you this evening on ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland via Facebook Live and also on ABC Australia on YouTube and ABC America too. Welcome to our international audience. Next, oh no, cards went, nearly disaster. Next, we take you to the Gold Coast for one of the very few live concerts that happened around the world this year. Sounds Like Spring, presented by Bleach Festival and Queensland Conservatorium Griffith University, attracted more than 800 people at the picturesque Gold Coast Regional Botanic Gardens in November. Southern Cross Soloists were delighted to be a part of the 2020 Bleach Festival as they celebrated their 25th anniversary. The concert highlighted the works of Australia's finest female composer, Elena Katz-Chernin, who'd been dubbed Australia's answer to Mozart. Enjoy two performances by the Southern Cross Soloists. Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. I'm Pip Courtney, the host of Landline. You might not recognise me because, I don't know, I borrowed something from Jenny Woodward. It's all blingy. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, and especially when you look around the table, the barbecue or your bar, that you look at all the Aussie produce, from the sparkling wine to the berries to the prawns to the pork to the turkey. I am very privileged to spend my working days with Aussie farmers, and what they grow is amazing. The drought isn't over, so for them I wish rain, and for everybody, I think you'll be like me. Really, what is the most precious thing this year we can give each other is time. That's all I want for Christmas, and I hope you get whatever you want, but especially time with your loved ones. Bye.
And it's been a fabulous night so far on the Spirit of Christmas concert via ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland, on Facebook Live through your local ABC region, and of course on ABC Australia YouTube. Whoops. I've got to stop doing that. Next is a Central Queensland-born singer-songwriter with a swag of Aussie and international awards under his belt. His style has been described as the working-class grit of Springsteen with the tender expression of Ray LaMontagne. Please welcome Brad Butcher, coming to us from ABC Capricornia.
Hello, Kelly. My name is Paul Culliver. We're coming to you tonight from the Mount Morgan Gold Mining Company, otherwise known as the studios of ABC Capricornia. And who I've organised to play for us tonight is someone who's won a Golden Guitar. His latest album, The Travelling Salesman, also came in #1 on the 100% Independent Albums chart. He's also a pretty nice bloke. He came from Mackay, but these days we claim him as a Central Queenslander because he's in Yeppoon. G'day, Brad Butcher.
Hey, mate. How you going?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How's the year been for you?
This has been one of the best years of my life.
Okay.
I know that's weird to say, but it's true.
That's incredible. I want to hear a whole lot about that. But before we do anything, I want you to play us a song. What do you want to play for us?
Well, keeping in the spirit of Christmas, I'll play the only song I've ever written which mentions Christmas, and it's called Easy Street.
Well, since you mentioned that, if you're going to do a Christmas song, you do need to wear the Santa hat.
All right, I'll see if I can fit it over me.
I think you're going to have to take off. You're going to have to swap it out. You can have it back after the song's over.
Oh, yeah, that just fits on the noggin. It's a big melon.
All right, Brad Butcher, take it away.
There was life all through the garden. The cousins are young and keen. The kitchen window open just to overlook the scene. Like on every other Christmas, all the family come to meet. We get drunk on holy water. In the spirit of the feast, you can have all the easy street you want, but you won't find much of anything there. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love if you never break.
Hello, Kelly. My name is Paul Culliver. We're coming to you tonight from the Mount Morgan Gold Mining Company, otherwise known as the studios of ABC Capricornia. And who I've organised to play for us tonight is someone who's won a Golden Guitar. His latest album, The Travelling Salesman, also came in #1 on the 100% Independent Albums chart. He's also a pretty nice bloke. He came from Mackay, but these days we claim him as a Central Queenslander because he's in Yeppoon. G'day, Brad Butcher.
Hey, mate. How you going?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How's the year been for you?
This has been one of the best years of my life.
Okay.
I know that's weird to say, but it's true.
That's incredible. I want to hear a whole lot about that. But before we do anything, I want you to play us a song. What do you want to play for us?
Well, keeping in the spirit of Christmas, I'll play the only song I've ever written which mentions Christmas, and it's called Easy Street.
Well, since you mentioned that, if you're going to do a Christmas song, you do need to wear the Santa hat.
All right, I'll see if I can fit it over me.
I think you're going to have to take off. You're going to have to swap it out. You can have it back after the song's over.
Oh, yeah, that just fits on the noggin. It's a big melon.
All right, Brad Butcher, take it away.
There was life all through the garden. The cousins are young and keen. The kitchen window open just to overlook the scene. Like on every other Christmas, all the family come to meet. We get drunk on holy water. In the spirit of the feast, you can have all the easy street you want, but you won't find much of anything there. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love if you never break. In my mother's lounge room, it must have been 45 degrees. The air conditioning worked just fine, but she wouldn't use the thing. I was far too young to realize all the fortune plain to see. Wearing punches my big brother thought were a fitting gift from me. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love if you never break. You can go on forever, living in a perfect world, but you're never gonna learn till all you know is gone. There was a lifetime ago, it feels like yesterday, and the house that holds those memories now holds another family name. We buried a generation, seen divorce and the world decay, and through near financial ruin, a long-lost brother joined the fray. You can have all the easy street you want, but you won't find much of anything there. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love if you never break. No, you won't know love if you never break. No, you won't know love if you never break.
Brad Butcher with Easy Street. Brad, I think you might have written the only song for Christmas that's more grim than How to Make Gravy.
Well, that one's a true story, though. That's actually, Christmas was at my grandma's place as a kid, and some great memories there, but as life goes on, there's things that happen, and so the house is no longer in our family. It was sold a while ago, which is sad, but I've also, as the song in the third verse says, long lost brother joined the fray. I now, as of when I was 21, I found out that I have another brother, a big brother, 10 years older than me. So
incredible.
It was exciting.
Yeah. Now, you've been a very good sport with the Christmas hat, with the Santa hat. You can swap it out if you want.
Thanks, mate.
Here on ABC Radio Queensland, you're hearing from Brad Butcher playing from the ABC studios in Rockhampton. Brad, just before you said 2020 could be your best year, or maybe you were certain in that.
Yep.
What's made it so good?
Well, I know a lot of people haven't had a great year, so I don't mean to boast, but this year I became a father for the first time.
Congratulations.
She's now 4 months old, little Lane, her name is, and my partner Katie and I eloped only last week.
What?
So, yeah, we just decided, you know what, we're very happy with this situation, and let's make it official.
Oh my God, what happened? How did it all come about?
Well, I proposed, obviously, and she said yes, and then we just decided, what's the point in waiting? We had sort of an idea that we were going to get married in the next maybe couple of years, but we thought, well, you know what, we don't want to spend the money on a big flash wedding. We just want to do it our way.
Yeah.
So we got my parents and Katie's parents together and two of her best mates and just as witnesses, and we signed the paperwork.
Incredible. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
That's so good. Does everyone know?
Yes, and they will know.
They will know
yeah.
now. Yeah.
But yes, we've let the cat out of the bag a couple of days ago.
And where did it happen?
On the bluff at Yeppoon, overlooking with the Keppel Islands behind us and overlooking the bay. It was really nice.
That's incredible. So beautiful. Wonderful. Brad Butcher, so stoked to share that news with us. You've got one more song with us. What would you like to do?
Well, if it's okay, I'll play a song called I Walk the Line Revisited. It's my latest single at the radio, and it's a song that I wished I wrote. It's a Rodney Crowell song from I think he wrote it in the early 80s when he was actually married to Roseanne Cash, Johnny Cash's daughter.
Yeah.
So on the original version, Johnny Cash sings the chorus lines, and Rodney has written the rest of the song.
Take it away.
When I'm back on board that 49 Ford in 1956, long before the sun came up, way out in the sticks, The headlights showed a two-rut roadway back up in the pines. The first time I heard Johnny Cash sing, I walked the line. Well, I got my thrill behind the wheel upon my daddy's lap. Grandpa rode co-pilot with a flashlight and a map. A cane pole out the window, it was in the summertime. First time I heard Johnny Cash sing, I walked the line. Well, I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. And I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Well, I never will forget that day. I know the time and place. It sounded like the whole thing came right down from outer space. I still can see those headlights and that dashboard in my mind. The first time I heard Johnny Cash sing, I walked the line. Well, I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I'll walk the line. Well, all these long years later, it's still music to my ears. I swear it sounds as good right now as anything I hear. Now I've seen the Mona Lisa, I've heard Shakespeare read real fine. It's just like hearing Johnny Cash sing, I walk the line. Well, as sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I'll walk the line. Because you're mine, I'll walk the line.
And thanks to Brad Butcher and ABC Capricornia. As you can tell, we're having a few technical difficulties here, but thank you so much for your patience because the artists have put in a tremendous amount of work. So thank you. And look, for as calm as I am, it's utter chaos behind the cameras, just to let you know. Now, our next performer has a career spanning 2 decades, working alongside some of Australia's great artists and vocalists, Archie Roach, Paul Kelly, Shane Howard, just to name a few. And she was another one of our star performers at last year's Queensland Gives Christmas concert. So please welcome and enjoy the wonderful vocals of Deline Briscoe.
Ngayu, Gadayn, 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 Julian Wara, Kupri Wara. yalanji bobongo bayan ba. Gogo yalanji bobongo bayan ba. Ngayu bundande durable yagara. Ngayu bundande durable yagara. Ngayu janai durable yagara. Ngayu Gadayn, Ngayu Gadayn, Ngayu Gadayn. Firstly, I want to acknowledge the Turrbal Yagara nations here in Mianjin. So privileged to be here sharing this music and some of my story with you tonight. For me, Christmas is all about family. And not all of us can be near our family, and I'm really privileged to have beautiful family around. But it'd be nice to be able to go home to mum and dad. And this is for all of us longing to go home. No matter how hard you try, you cannot hide. I can feel how far you've gone away. You'll never run too far from your mother's heart, from your mother's heart. Oh, I can feel how hard you fall. All of the pain, the shame, and when the world comes crashing down on you, you know you can run to me, to your father's arms, to your father's arms, to your father's heart, to your mother's land. And in that place, you will find your peace in your father's arms, in your father's heart. In your mother's love. Yala da yura, I'm Deline Briscoe, if you haven't heard, and this is Aria, all the way from PNG as Mob, and we're really privileged to share these stories and songs with you here in Meanjin. This last song we want to bring to leave us, and probably a nice way to close the year, is talking about our journey. So this song is called Jilbamun, which means journey. Ngayu Jilbamun Gadayn, Ngayu Dungay, Pananga, Ngayu dari balalu Jularji, Giwe Nyai Gurmi, Banamun, Jilbamun, 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 Jilbamun. I've come back from my journey. I'm going down to the river. Ngayu dari balawalu Jularji. I feel the cold on my eyes. My eyes are cold from the water. Ngayu Jilbamun Gadayn, Ngayu Jilbamun Gadayn, Ngayu Jilbamun Gadayn. Jilbamun, 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 Jilbamun. Jilbamun, 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 Jilbamun. Ngayu baja buray upul kura, ngayu gari unay. Ngayo gari unay, ngayo dungay, dungay da Jilbamun, 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 Jilbamun. Yes, this is my journey, and it's your journey, Nyai Kurmo Jilbamun.
The sensational Deline Briscoe on ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland Spirit of Christmas Concert. Deline, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
And
yeah, go.
And how has 2020 been for you?
Slow.
Has that been a nice change?
A very nice change. We've really learnt to slow down a bit and really starting to enjoy the bush life that we've now come accustomed to.
Yeah. Look, we've been asking on Facebook, what's your Christmas wish? Jen says rain. We could do with a bit of that. Kimberly says stress-free and happy Christmas. Will you be getting one of those?
Yes.
Excellent.
Definitely.
Kathy says peace in the world and success with COVID vaccines. Carolyn, an effective and safe vaccine for COVID-19. I think we're all wishing for that one. And Deirdre says peace and goodwill for all. Anything you're wishing for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm just going to drop a hint for my partner here. A new guitar.
All right, well done. Very, very subtle. Thank you, Deline Briscoe. It's been marvellous once again.
Thank you. Yalada.
Our next performer is a Filipino-born, Aussie-raised singer-songwriter who's been shaped by growing up in an isolated, small community. She's a sought-after performer on the Fraser Coast, regularly performing in Maryborough, Hervey Bay, Bundy and Gympie. Winner of the inaugural Battle of the Bands at the Airlie Beach Music Festival and recipient of the coveted Gympie Muster Talent Search Award. Please welcome Sam Maddison.
Merry Christmas, Queensland. It's Sam Maddison here from the back of the Brolga on the beautiful Mary River in my hometown, Maryborough, which I absolutely love. I hope you're doing really well, and I'm so excited to be on ABC Radio with you this evening, sharing some songs. Here is my favourite Christmas carol. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Saviour is born, Christ the Saviour is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God loves pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord of thy birth, Jesus, Lord of thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Wonderful. My beautiful friend and producer, Rob Mackay, thank you for joining me this evening. I'm so excited to be here on the ABC, folks. It has been a very challenging year, and I hope you've come out of it okay. I'm very proud that even though we had all the COVID and I had a few other personal things go on, I managed to finish off an album, my first original album, which is released today. So I'm excited to share with you the title track of the album, Emery's Crossing. I wrote this about a freshwater portion of the Mary River that I used to visit with my kids when they were a little bit younger, and we used to go swimming there, and the title of the bridge actually inspired the song. So I hope you enjoy. If you would like to get in touch, if you would like an album, I would love to send you one. Just find me on Facebook or Instagram through Sam Maddison Music. Down at Emery's Crossing where the river stones are smooth, I'll dig the dirt and bury deep all my love for you. And Slip into the waters, let it wash away my sin. The fresh, cool blue of memories where my love for you begins. But no longer do I cry for you, no soul left in my eyes. Just a vacant stare reflecting all your bittersweet goodbyes. Think of me waiting for you there. Down at Emery's crossing, braided patience in my hair. With a summer breeze upon my lips, I'm waiting for you, dear. Just waiting for a love that you withhold when I am near. Thank you and Merry Christmas, Queensland.
Still to come on the ABC Queensland Spirit of Christmas Concert Spectacular, the band of the 1st Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment. Merry Christmas.
And I hope you're having a fabulous evening on ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland on Facebook Live or via ABC Australia on YouTube or even ABC America. I'm Kelly Higgins-Devine. Next is an Indigenous singer-songwriter from Mackay. Her debut album, Thick Skin, was nominated for Album of the Year at the 2019 Indigenous National Music Awards. To introduce her, let's cross to ABC Tropical North and your presenter, Christy Lee McQueen.
Thank you, Kelly, and g'day from Mackay in the tropical north. You cannot get much more tropic than this. We're in the Botanic Gardens under the ferns in Mackay, and we are joined for this concert by Australian singer-songwriter and local to Mackay, Tia Gostelo. G'day.
Hey, how are you?
Good. This is a place that you've grown up. You actually moved here recently, back again this year because of COVID. What was life like growing up in Mackay?
I loved it. So I guess before I lived in Mackay, I was living on an island in the Northern Territory. So moving to Mackay was a massive step. I remember figuring out that there was a McDonald's here, and I thought that we were moving to such a big city. But living in Mackay was amazing, and it was really, really cool to be here and be such a part of the community, and for the community supporting me, especially in my music career. And it's definitely helped me grow as an artist and as a person. And I don't know, just super grateful to be a part of things like this. And Mackay Council and ABC and everybody just always super supportive. So, yeah.
You've done most of your writing in little old Mackay as well.
Yeah.
These songs that have gone all over the world.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Like, songs off of my first record were written when I was like 15, 16, when I was still in school here, and just pretty much about living in Mackay and being a teenager here.
So what song have you chosen for us today, and what does it mean to you?
This song is called Wonder. It's actually off of my recent album called Chrysalis, and it's about, I guess, being in a long-distance relationship with my partner. He still lives in Mackay, and I've been living in Brisbane for the past couple of years, so it's been a little bit hard, but yeah, writing these songs really made me feel better about it. wanted to break out on my own. Never felt the feeling of being alone. I wanted to find myself, let go of everyone else. I wanted to break out on my own. Wonder what it's like to sleep by your side. I've read all the signs, I've got nowhere to hide. Left all the distance at the back of my mind. Wonder what it's like. Wonder what it's like. Never thought I'd be this far from home. Call you when I'm feeling all alone. Cut my hair and found my feet. I still have some bad weeks. Never thought I'd be this far from home. Wonder what it's like to sleep by your side. I've read all the signs, I've got nowhere to hide. Left all the distance at the back of my mind. Wonder what it's like. Wonder what it's like. I wander through your life to keep you by my side. I've read all the signs, there's nowhere to hide. I wander through your life to keep you by my side. I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like. You wonder what it's like to be by my side. I've read all the signs, there's nowhere to hide. I wonder what it's like to be by your side. I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like.
Long distance relationships, hey?
Yes.
But this year, the silver lining to COVID has been you've been able to move back to Mackay and back with your boyfriend.
Yes, I moved back in March. I was actually meant to go over to America on tour in March, but obviously things happened, COVID happened, so I had to cancel all my flights literally the day before, and I just flew home to Mackay and just stayed here because everything just kept getting worse, and I didn't really want to be down in Brisbane by myself, so yeah, just never went back.
And he's had you to himself this whole time.
Yeah.
What was that like when you had to start to cancel everything and just stop all the live shows ahead of the second album dropping too?
Yeah, obviously it's very heartbreaking, and especially the American tour. That's the second American tour that I've ever had to cancel, so I was pretty devastated about it. But we made the right choice in the end. It was a really hard decision to make. We're like, oh, do we go and just kind of risk it, or there were so many things we could have picked, but yeah, I felt like we really picked the right choice in the end, and unfortunately everything just got worse. So yeah, sad to be missing out on that, but I'm glad that I've had time with my family and back here.
And now that the gigs have started up again, what's it been like back in front of live audiences and audiences in front of Australia?
So nice. I actually played a couple of shows in Brisbane on the Gold Coast a couple of weeks ago for my album launch, and they were very strange shows. Like, everyone was sitting down. It was like a matinee kind of show. Everybody had like cheese boards and wine. But it was actually so fun. One of the most fun shows I've ever played. Everyone was just kind of super stoked to be there and watching live music. So we're getting back on track, and it's really nice to be playing music again.
What about looking forward to Christmas? How are you going to spend it, knowing, how trying this year has been in so many ways? How's it going to be special for you?
I just think that everybody's going to be, well, hopefully with their loved ones and not taking things for granted this year. And I think it's just a nice time to, I guess, say goodbye to 2020 and look forward and see what the future holds for everyone.
I mean, potentially, who knows, but this may be, your last big Christmas here too, if everything goes well next year. So I imagine it's going to be pretty special.
Yeah, for sure. I've always spent Christmas here in Mackay, and I probably always will until my parents move. I love living in Brisbane, but there's nothing like living in Mackay and coming back home. And I didn't really appreciate that until I moved away. So yeah, love Mackay.
What's the next song that you've picked for us tonight?
The next song I'm going to play is called Strangers, and it's a fair bit old, but it's probably one of my biggest songs, and also wrote this for my boyfriend. He was nagging me about not writing any songs at this point in our relationship, so I was kind of like, I may as well just see how it goes, and I wrote Strangers.
I'm feeling this needs to be a two-way street.
Yeah. I've been asking, but...
Hey, and this went huge on Spotify, right? There were like millions of views on YouTube and Spotify downloads.
Yeah, this is actually a certified gold record, which is amazing. I never thought that would happen in my life, so it's pretty incredible.
The sea grew old while we passed by. We dragged our summer through the winter skies. Photograph me in my life, the time that we romanticized. Sit a while, watch the moon sink lightly into your bowl. With the lights up, two bodies were filled. We were strangers wandering home. We were strangers. We were strangers. We were strangers. We were strangers wandering home. I slept in your bed last night. You took all the blankets and I don't
That was the amazing Tia Gostelo. Thank you so much, Tia. And also thank you, ABC Tropical North, for assisting with Tia's performance tonight. Some final comments from Facebook. Thank you to all those who've watched via Facebook Live tonight and via ABC Australia on YouTube. Val, when asked who are you wishing a Merry Christmas, says, my family in Sydney and the people of Collinsville, where I lived a long, long time ago. Casey says, Mirusia. Not unexpected. Wendy says, all my family and friends. And Marie says, Ellen, who's in Wesley Hospital at the moment. Well, to end our Spirit of Christmas concert spectacular tonight, something very special for you. And for those watching via Facebook or YouTube, a visual treat from cinematographer Chris Tangey at the very end, which I know you're going to enjoy. First, the band of the 1st Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, has become as iconic to Townsville as Castle Hill. The band remains an important and strategically valuable part of the ADF and resides strongly in the hearts and minds of the soldiers of the battalion, veterans, the Townsville community, far north Queensland, and those the band have helped foster relationships with on overseas deployments. Their presence throughout far north Queensland provides musical support to a range of events, from ceremonial duties to school concerts and charity events. Singing all of your Christmas favourites, please welcome the band of the 1st Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment.
It fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town, all ringing in songs, full of happy sounds. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. Remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the trees, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Well, if there was a way, I'd hold back these tears. Well, it's Christmas Day. Please, 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 such a long way to go. Go, Santa, go. Go, go, go. Go, go. Call the reindeer, get ready, and away we go.
that you are always here, home on Christmas Day, home on Christmas Day.
2020 is a trying year for many of us due to the effects of COVID-19. For me personally, it has meant that I haven't been able to see my kids since Christmas of last year, which makes this next song all the more poignant for me to perform. It's an Aussie cult classic that tells the story of a man in jail who was unable to spend time with his family over Christmas. I really hope you'll enjoy Paul Kelly's How to Make Gravy. It's the 21st of December. Now they're ringing the last bell. If I get good behavior, I'll be out of here by July. Won't you kiss my kids on Christmas Day? Please don't let them cry. Brothers are flying down from Queensland. Stella's coming in off the coast. They say it's gonna be 100 degrees, even more maybe. But that won't stop the roast. Who's gonna make the gravy? I bet it won't taste the same. Just add flour, salt, a little red wine. Don't forget a dollop of tomato sauce for sweetness and that extra tang. Give my love to Angus and to Frank and Dolly. I tell them all I'm sorry I screwed up this time. And look after Rita, I'll be thinking of her early Christmas morning when I'm standing in line. I hear Mary's got a new boyfriend. I hope he can hold his own. Do you remember the last one? What was his name again? Just a little too much cologne. Roger, you know I'm really gonna miss Roger, because I sure as hell no one in here I wanna fight. I praise the baby Jesus and have a Merry Christmas. I'm really gonna miss it, all the treasure and the trash. And later in the evening, I can just imagine you put a Junior Mervyn and push the tables back, and you dance with Rita. I know you really like her. Just don't hold it too close, oh brother, please don't stab me in the back. I didn't mean to say that, it's just my mind, it plays out. It multiplies each matter, turns imagination into fact. You know I love her badly, she's the one to save me. I'm gonna make some gravy, I'm gonna taste the fat. I tell her that I'm sorry, yeah, I love her badly. I tell her that I'm sorry, and kiss the sleepy children for me. You know one of these days I'll be making gravy, I'll be making plenty. I'm gonna pay him all back.
What a fantastic night of entertainment. I hope you've had a great night. Thank you so much to all our musicians tonight for entertaining us so beautifully. You have a Merry Christmas, a peaceful 2021, and thank you for joining us on ABC Radio Brisbane and Queensland.